Kenny, overall, what are your thoughts coming away from this one tonight?
I mean, they obviously dominated the boards, which, that was the way they could beat us, and they really took it to us on the boards. But I think the big rebounds we got at the end, they were kind of, getting us all game, and I felt like when it came crunch time, we started grabbing the boards. Sam had 2 big ones. J.A., of course. James had that big one. So we finally corrected that, and that got us over the hump.
What did you think Donovan was able to find in the fourth quarter?
Man, the one that sticks, that mid-range he hit against a drop where he kind of snaked it back, and those are just, those are superstar plays. I mean, and he's 12 for 13 from the free throw line. It's tough against that team. They play in that drop. They're trying to bait you into bad shots, and I thought he was really patient in the second half, finding the right area, making the right play. Superstar performance.
What did you think of the impact that Keon and Dennis
Man,
had off the bench?
And I'll put Naquan into that. I know there are a lot of subtle things you guys probably didn't see, but all 4 of those guys, that second unit is our energy unit, and it just all of a sudden it just changes the whole speed of the game. We speed the other team up, it's nice to have that change of pace. I know that's hard to play against.
We talked a little bit last night about Dean Wade in the starting lineup, but just how effective can it be for him to hit timely shots and then also still contribute what he does on the defensive end?
Those are playoff shots. We need him out there because of the defense and the rebounding. Because I did think about maybe sticking with Dennis or keeping Keon in there. So we need Dean in there for the rebounding, and then that's just an incredible added bonus if he can knock those down, which he's done the past 2 games. Those are winning playoff shots because they're not going to let Don and James just line it up. So great having him back, Dean Wade.
We talked a little bit about Keon Ellis, and obviously we talked to him briefly about just how he's able to kind of predict where things are going to be and kind of use his mind and his instinct that way. What have you learned from him on the defensive end?
He's maybe the most unique player I've funny, I didn't have a great body of knowledge on him, and our front office, especially John Nichols, was convincing me like this guy's really good. Really, really good. And I watched a little film, and I was like, I didn't really see it, right? And totally not what I thought. Unique player. Sometimes he gets his deflection, and you don't even see how it happened. Like his hands are so fast. You don't see how he got the deflection. Then he's a quick jumper off the floor to get contests. He's obviously got good length. Man, what a unique player. Really, game changer.
You mentioned speeding the game up. Obviously, Dennis kind of has that persona where guys want to attack him, especially when he's going 94 feet and kind of speeding them up with their handle. What have you seen from him to be able to just guard for that long, and obviously going in for stints where he's playing 10 minutes straight?
I just love that he knows his role right off the bat. Right, like I didn't even have a sit down with him. Like he knows what this team needs, and he's done it in previous stops, right? He's got there's a history of this, he has not skipped a beat. Exactly what we need with the ball pressure and causing turnovers. Had a big deflection there. I think it was the third quarter. I felt like we were struggling a little. He gets a deflection. I think Keon ends up scoring on the break. Those are just winning plays,
Feels like it maybe went a little bit under the radar when Jared had 26 and 14, had the offensive set up for one of these threes in the fourth quarter. Just how encouraged are you that he's been so consistent and this good lately?
That's it. How he sustained it. Like it seems like he's with each game he's like gathering more momentum and more energy. Like I said, I mean this has been he's already a hell of a player, but this has been like a transformation. Like this is all-star play. And like you said, Danny, he's just doing it consistently. He doesn't seem to tire. I felt like in the beginning of the season he was getting tired. We had to get him out quicker, and now it's like, man, we kind of can't do without him. And I love his force, like to the rim, right? Like like he'll catch it in the paint. There's three guys around him, and it's like hit, go up. If he misses it, he gets a rebound. He goes again. It's a big reason why we've gone on this streak here. He's could argue he's the number one reason.
Last one. We saw Donovan go for 9 straight points from the third quarter to the fourth quarter, and kind of just leading you guys into where you were at. And then James Harden subs in and kind of takes over the burden of that. To have 2 high-level scorers to come in the fourth quarter like that, how does that help you?
It's such a, most coaches in the NBA don't have that luxury. As soon as kind of one of our guys tires out, you can bring in another Hall of Fame guy. It's like, it's a luxury. It makes my job a lot easier. And like I said, it's just up to us as coaches to figure out what fits best around them. And just another shout out to all our role players around. I know those guys get the majority of the attention, but I felt like our role players, made playoff winning plays tonight, and that was the key. All right. Thanks so much.